I'm here today because I had posted a video for you guys and I was so very excited. Turns out I posted it to the wrong channel. I have two. So they got a treat and you didn't. So I'm coming on here again to give you a love reading because that's what I had promised you to begin with. And so here we go. So we're going to be using the first deck here is the Wizard's Tarot. Her name is Barbara Moore. I know how you guys like looking at the boxes. So I try when I can, when I do have the boxes, I do try to give them to you guys, okay? So this is the first deck we're going to be using, and then we'll layer with one of the Weight Rider decks. I hope everybody is having a good evening. Hey, happy weekend. It is Friday, TGIF, guys. Can't go wrong. A reading and it's the weekend. Woo woo, right? All right. So as you guys come in, I will be greeting you, but for now, I'm just concentrating on the cards. And I apologize, I'm using my short little tripod, and so it does shake a little bit. Please forgive me for that. All right, Libra, please. Libra wants to know romantically what is coming, what is coming, what is coming. All right, so let me layer this first. Ah, okay. Libra. I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to leave that the way it is. I'm going to leave it the way it is. But you got that earlier too. So, you know what? I'm going to turn it right side up because I do read reversals, but I don't necessarily have to keep them that way unless something else comes out that's derogatory. And then I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. But if it doesn't, it just means that it was a flipper, and that's good. So you did get the sun early on, and again, that's the one that I just turned around, and you got some really beautiful readings this morning, or should I say earlier this afternoon, but unfortunately, I posted it to my wrong channel. So here we are again. Okay, at the bottom, you've got the full. I think that's a beautiful beginning. So let's go, Libra, let's go. All right, so we want to know here, and welcome to whoever it is that's on. I can't see you for some reason. It's not telling me yet, but welcome, welcome in, okay? Victoria Violet, this is a Libra air sign reading. Hi, is it Chinor? Hi there, Chinor. Very nice to meet you. Come on in. All right, guys. So Temperance, we want to know why the Temperance card is here, please and thank you. And I do use more than one deck, and the reason is because I tend to layer. Hi, Strawberry. That is a cute name. I love that. So I tend to layer because I like for them to clarify themselves without me doing too much work, if that means, okay? Thank you so much, Strawberry. Bless you. Thank you for that. Hi, Omanland. Very nice to see you both. So again, to the Temperance, oh my gosh, you got King of Swords. We'll get into that in a minute. Why is the Two of Swords here, please and thank you? Remember, we were in a romance reading because I messed up. I was doing great and I was on fire, and then all of a sudden when I posted it as it was loading, there's really no way to unload a live reading, by the way, in case y'all didn't know. So when we, mess up, we really mess up. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. That's okay. Either people are going to like what I posted reading-wise on the other channel, or they're just not, and they'll get over it. But welcome in, everybody, okay? Two of Swords. Oh, beautiful card. Wonderful. Why is the High Priestess here, please and thank you? Why is the High Priestess here, please and thank you? Let's see. Oh, that one just didn't really want to come out. You've got some beautiful cards for a romance today. I'm going to tell you. Woo, the Sun card. Okay, why is the Sun card here, please? Very good reading. Very good reading we're going to have. Wow, okay. Why is the Justice here, please and thank you? But yeah, I'm so glad to have you. Thank you so much to all that are here today. It took so very long. Oh, I'm going to have to clarify that one for sure. It took so very long to get into this new place that I moved into, guys. Literally, and the little studio is not quite ready yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there, and I'm happy to be here. So, okay, the Hermit card came out. Why is that here? Oh, that's not a bad card. Okay. I think that what I'm feeling so far is that there's going to be a lot of precaution. Oh, look at that. No, we don't need you to jump out like that. There's going to be a lot of need for, or you're going to feel a need to be precautious. And I'm here to tell you, yes, be precautious, but don't be overly precautious, because did you see that the cards didn't want to go into each other right now? Yeah. So, wow. You got the Hermit twice. I can't wait to start this reading. Okay, Five of Wands. Why is Five of Wands here? Ooh, don't like it, but okay. Oh, not bad. Okay, okay, okay. Not bad at all. Five of Wands. All right, Five of Wands. One more for the Five of Wands, please, and thank you. Real B, the Real B. Do you guys all play like some kind of game or something? Is that why you guys have like player games names? I mean to say. Vortex said hi. Hi, Vortex. How are you doing? Why is the Hermit card here, please? Twice. We got the Hermit twice. Why? Wow. Okay. Oh, you're going to have an offer. Four of Cups. Why are we so glum about the Four of Cups? Why? Why are we glum about the Four of Cups? What to do about that? Ah, okay. And the Hierophant. You've got some really good cards, Libra. Whoa, Betty, you got some really good cards. So the way I read, I don't care if you're a male or female. It doesn't matter to me. We are reading the energies of the cards, and that's what will be male or female, okay? I hope that makes sense. Five of Wands. Why is it here in front of the Magician? Yeah, no, the Hierophant. Front of the Hierophant. Why is the Five of Wands in front of the Hierophant? Oh my gosh. All right then. I got to tell you some juicy stuff here. Okay, the Magician. Why is the Magician here, please? Why is the Magician here, please? Wow, guys. Okay, I think we can start. We have a little bit of mixture here. Oh my God. So again, I told you guys that you had the Fool card is on the bottom of the first deck. The second deck, you got the Devil. You know what? The Devil almost came out in the reading this afternoon as well. So what I have to say about that is that Devil is nice and strong in this energy. So when it comes to romance, guys, that means it's somebody really has the hots for you. Somebody is really into you. And so that could be a good thing or a bad thing. That just depends. I mean, do you want them to be into you like that? Why do I say that? Well, if it's obsessive and you guys are into each other and it's mutual, I think that's beautiful. But if one person is obsessed about another person and the other person isn't just not into that other person, it could go wrong. That's why I'm mentioning it. Here you have the Temperance card along with the King of Swords. So what is this telling me? This means that with this person that's coming in first, and it doesn't matter whether it's a female coming towards my males, they're going to come with the authority and the weight of the King of Swords. They're asking you to be patient with this process and with this person. Wow, I didn't think the word process was going to come out, but it did. So be very careful and patient with this person and the process. So what does that mean? That means that maybe in the beginning, good Strawberry. That means that in the beginning, maybe you're just going to feel like it's going nowhere or it's all over the place or whatever, right? You're going to have patience for that person and for that process of that relationship. Two of Swords. Two of Swords to the Six of Wands. Whatever you feel like you're at odds with right now, meaning maybe it's not jiving with you, maybe you don't feel good about it, whatever it is, it's going to turn out so beautifully that you're going to kind of freak yourself out because it's going to go so well. So have the patience, take it one step at a time, because I'm telling you, it's going to turn out better than you thought. You have the High Priestess here, okay? You have the High Priestess, so I was wondering and asking, why is she here? She's here because what you don't see coming, you don't see a relationship coming into your life. So let's say you're already in a relationship and you say, Victoria, Violet, I'm already married or I'm already living with someone. Then I'm not talking to you, my dears. That just means your relationship is bound to deepen. You're going to get deeper involved in that relationship. Now, if you're not living with this person, you could start living with this person. If you maybe get engaged, or if you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, perhaps you can get engaged. So it's going to go higher level, is what I'm trying to say. But that's not something you see, because the high priestess is here. So things are cloaked. They're hidden from you right now. That's okay. Remember, we had the sun. Well, we had the sun earlier today too. So just like we had the devil that wanted to come out earlier today, we also have the sun card. And the sun card is telling you, yes, you're going to have the fire of the wand. And that's what she's carrying. You see that? You're going to have the fire of that wand, and it's going to go with you, and it's going to propel you forward, and it's going to, you're going to go faster and faster and get involved faster and faster in whatever this is coming before you and being laid out for you, okay? But you are going to have to be strong, because I feel like some part of you, maybe you're afraid of the relationship. Maybe you're afraid of being deeper involved with someone. Possibly you're afraid of it could fail, right? We always think negatively, especially if we've had bad things happen in the past. Then of course we're going to feel that way. But don't feel that way. Be strong. Carry on. Funny, you know what? The Four of Wands? Four of Swords. Four of Wands came out as well, which was my strength card in the Cartomancy deck earlier today. So you're getting practically the same cards over and over again, which is a good thing. I'm happy about that. You get the Justice card. You get the Justice card. So Justice is coming in your favor. What is it coming in your favor for? Well, that's going to depend, because you got the Hermit along with that. So whatever it is that is being brought to you by Spirit. Hi, Angel. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're doing Libra, okay? Thank you. So whatever it is that you're doing or is about to come towards you, that they're asking you to have patience for, and now they're asking you to choose wisely. Now I can see why they're asking you for the strength. You are going to feel like, oh my gosh, overwhelmed. I have to choose wisely? OMG. Well, yeah, we do have to choose wisely, because it's like, I see Spirit granting you a wish almost, right? And because of that, you don't want to choose just any little thing. You want to choose something that you know you can use, okay? That you can use in the future. So choose wisely. So if it is in relations to this relationship, choose wisely. Don't be afraid of it. Move forward with it, and everything will go your way. Bam, you get the world, people. You get the world. So justice is opening up the world for you. The north, the south, the east, and the west. Every single corner of the universe is open to you now. So just be careful, because remember the three wishes, like Aladdin's lamp, right? So choose wisely. Now, this was what had me a little perturbed earlier, because we had the Five of Wands. And I was wondering, were we going to see the same kind of energy? Not necessarily. Sometimes the Five of Wands just presents itself because we're extremely busy and industrious. And that card also came out earlier. To the Five of Wands, you get the Six of Wands. Look at that. So you're going to indeed be busy. Things are going to go your way. You're going to be looked at, perhaps at the job, perhaps at work, perhaps, I don't know. If this has to do, I think it has to do with money. So it's a mixture here of money, meaning finances, career, and love for this reading, because you come out as the Queen of Coins. Again, I don't care whether you're male or female. It's just the energy that's presenting itself. And funny, I should say that you got the male and female aspect of the King and the Queen of Coins here. So what does that tell me? That tells me that you're on your way. Doesn't matter whether you're a male Libra or a female Libra. It doesn't matter whether you're a male air sign or female air sign. It really doesn't matter. Things are going to start panning out for you, to the point to where I feel like this lion, instead of just saying be strong, have strength, it almost feels to me, as we're progressing with this reading, like somebody is coming and you don't even see it yet. And the beauty of this relationship is it's going to be what you need it to be. It's going to be everything you need it to be, okay? Again, though, they're talking about the Hermit here. So remember, the Hermit has already come out. And I like to show you guys that I'm using two different decks. See that? I'm using two different decks. So here you go. Okay? So the Hermit's already come out twice. So don't be afraid of what you're doing and what you're facing and what you're about to be introduced to, right? But at the same time, you do have to choose wisely, okay? Because the Hermit has come out twice. And look, you also have an offer coming. So you may have more than one offer coming. You may have in business or finances, in money, and in love, romance, you may have more than one offer coming. And the reason I'm saying that is because you have an offer here, but you also have the Hermit. You have the world opening here, but you also have the Hermit. And so that may be telling you choose wisely, okay? What is this one? Oh, the Four of Cups. Remember I said, why is he so glum? We want to know. Okay, well, the problem was in the past that money was moving too slowly. Money, a project, something was moving too slowly. Even if it was love, it was moving way too slowly. It was at a crawl. We'll call it a snail, okay? But the King of Coins is coming in and he speeds everything up. And the good thing is both those cards are meant as solid foundations. That means that no matter that it took a little bit of time to get here, it's not going anywhere. So if it's in a romantic relationship, it's a solid one. If it is in a career, or if it is in work, or if it's in partnership, business, etc., it's going to be solid and go forward for you, okay? Here you have the Hierophant. Now this is where it gets not only interesting, it gets juicy. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. You were already introduced to the King of Swords. We have already talked about him. You were already introduced to the King of Coins. We've already talked about him. What am I getting at, Libra? That you're going to have more than one choice coming in love. You're going to have more than one choice. And you're going to indeed have to use the clarity and the wisdom of the Hermit in order to choose which is best for you. Why do I say that? Because here we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant normally shows up when there's a higher power of, let's say, learning, but also the Hierophant can come in marriage. Remember what I just finished telling you guys earlier? There's a marriage card right there, the Four of Wands. There's a marriage card right here, the Two of Cups. Okay, marriage card, the Hierophant. So again, guys, something beautiful is about to come into your life and you're going to have choices to make. It looks like even with the opposite sex. Bam. 1, 2, 3 kings. So again, King of Swords, King of Coins, King of Cups. So you're going to have 3 people to choose from at the very least. 3 people. 3 people. And if you're already in a relationship, then that's not what's coming up for you unless somebody flirts with you on the fly, and then that's on you, okay? I can't tell you what to do about that. But look at that. Look at that. So you're going to find it very hard, and some of these people you're going to have to, pardon me, I live on a busy avenue, and for some reason in New Hampshire, they don't care about people. They don't care about the quietness, that it should be quiet for their fellow people here in New Hampshire that just want to rest and relax. They don't care about any of that. At 3 o'clock in the morning, they're blasting their crazy music. That's one thing I cannot stand about New Hampshire. So back to the reading. So what I see here is one of them, you might have to fight them off. And I don't mean that in a physical way. I mean, you're going to maybe have to stand your ground because they're going to like you to the point of wanting to be with you as a mate, if that makes sense. Okay? So that's what I see so far. And I'm not going to clarify those at all. I'm just telling you, Libra, your finances are going to be fine. Okay? As this last one shows, because the Magician here, okay, is bringing you money. So for money, you're going to be fine. I have no problem telling you that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these cards for people that are in a relationship but maybe are away from each other, okay? So this one is called Twin Flame Love. Anything else you'd like to tell the Libra in reference to the people that are coming their way? Because my, you're going to have your pick of the litter, as they say. You're going to have someone to pick from here. So this is very interesting because I've never seen where you have 3 people to pick from. I've seen where you have 2 people, but 3, oh my goodness. All right. You go, Libra. You are all that. Let me see here. Come on. We want messages from those that are separated. Those Libras that are in separation. Messages for those Libras that are in separation, please. Is there anything you'd like to tell the Libra? We'll just pick one. Oh, I miss you. Look at that. I miss you. So for those that are in separation from a loved one that, you know, maybe you had a relationship with and perhaps it just didn't work out very well, or perhaps it hasn't worked out well, but you're still hoping they come back. That's what they're telling you, is they miss you. So connections, when 2 hearts meet, that's what we're using next. Okay, for our Libras, messages for the Libras, please and thank you. Messages for the Libras, please and thank you, my gorgeous Libras. That one flipped all the way, so I will take that. Flippers are so crazy. Earlier they flipped and they just stayed on my hand. Messages for Libra, please. Messages for Libra, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Oh, okay. You have somebody that you're maybe waiting to come back to you, for some of you. And I'm going to tell you something. On the one hand, they really love being with you. They rejoice when they're with you. They really enjoy your company. It says, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. So they really do love being with you, Libra. However, I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm the oracle. However, there's a lot of confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So they're confused where you're concerned, my dear. They're so confused. You want to know why? Because they love you. They feel deeply for you, and they're not accustomed to it, or they can't get used to the energy, or they've never felt anything like that before. So it's hard for them. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. So they don't really know how they fit in, where they fit in, what they should be doing where you're concerned, and yeah, where do you fit in? Are you supposed to stay in their life long term? Are you supposed to be with them for the rest of their life? What is going on, and why do they feel like they do? I can hear them saying all of this, and it's really, really hard for them to decide what it is that they're supposed to be doing with you, because it's like so confused. Like, I feel these feelings. Why do I feel these feelings? And what does it mean? You know? So it may not be somebody that's young, but at the same time, in their heart, they're coming across as someone young. This deck is called the Love Angels Oracle. Okay? That's what that's called. Any more messages for my Libras, please and thank you. Any more messages, please, for my Libras? Messages for my Libras, please and thank you. And they really don't have that much more to talk about today, because I can feel the energy is very low. I think because they're confused, if you ask me. Oh, Libra, my babies. Let me tell you so. You couldn't have gotten a better card. Reconciliation. Reconciliation, Libras. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. I always like to give it a kiss, because hey, who doesn't want their past to come back if they were good to you and they were just confused? If they were bad to you, then disregard, and you have free will, my friends, okay? You have free will, so I'm not going to tell you you need to take those people back if they were mean to you or rude to you or disregarded you, okay? That's something that you, between you and God, you and Spirit, have to decide that, okay? Messages for Libra, please. What is coming romantically for my Libras? What is coming, please and thank you. Please and thank you. One more. All right. Okay, so let's go. New love, I told you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I redid this reading. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I'm telling you, love is on its way, Libra. Love is on its way. So, if at first, and I'm talking to my single people, if at first you had one person and they went away and didn't work out, whatever, you're going to have 3 to choose from. The one that went away is coming back, possibly, and then you're going to have 2 others to deal with. One that you're going to have to, I don't know, fight off with a broom because they're going to be really into you. So be careful with that. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. So be ready, because I'm telling you, even the one that went away may come back and want to be a little more intimate with you. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's lovely. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I'd say that that is correct, because when we love ourselves, it shows. And it also shows to the person that wants to get involved with you, so that they can respect you more, okay? Self-respect is awesome. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So if you've been feeling some part of your life is out of control, Libra, remember two times the Hermit came out. Twice the Hermit came out. So if the Hermit is coming out and you did feel like something was out of control in your life, then it is most definitely time to take back control of your life, because otherwise you're going to feel like out of sorts, like I'm doing right now. You see how I had to find the right word, I had to find the right feeling, because I'm an intuitive reader. I not only know what the cards mean, but Spirit talks through them and lends energy. So I read energies. And so again, you're going to feel out of sorts for a minute when you're trying to decide. Don't make it so hard on yourself, but don't make it so easy on them to where they can abuse you and they can just use you and walk away, okay? And your last card, oh wow, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I told you. There's going to be one that you're going to have to fight off with a broom. Get off of me. Leave me alone. And then the other one that's coming back is because they miss you, and they know that they realize that they feel deeply, and it makes them happy to be with you because they rejoice. That's the word that I'm hearing. Rejoice. They're very happy. They feel pleasant. They feel calm. They feel good when they're with you. And they feel deeply, but at the same time that they feel deeply, perhaps they've never felt this deeply about anybody. So it's confusing the tarnation out of them. It's really confusing them. And so right now you may not be hearing from them, but they do miss you, and they will be coming by again soon. Let's take just, I didn't ask anything yet. Okay, I'll look at that in a minute. Whew. Can you give us a clue as to should my beautiful Libras, my gorgeous Libras, should they be picking the first person that is on their mind? Should they be picking the one that went away and is coming back, or someone new? So red for yes, and black for someone new. Well, this one is telling me to pick someone new. Okay, that is the Ace of Swords. So you have a new beginning with someone. With someone, for sure. You have a new beginning. Yep. Now, I'm going to explain something to you guys, and don't hate me. I'm the messenger. Yes, you have a new beginning. Yes, they did say someone new. But guess what? This Ace of Swords can also mean that this person is coming back as someone new, meaning they're different this time around. They're not the same. They're not playing games. They mean what they say, and they're going to treat you better. Why do I say that? You got the King of Swords twice. Once when I asked this question, and that was the first one that came out. So that means to me that that love is the strongest out of all the loves that are going to present themselves to you. Now I can see why the Hermit came out twice. Now I can see. But they are telling me with this love, you are going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be patient with that love. And they're telling you to be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Be yourself. Be strong. The Hermit is coming out, my friends. And they're coming out. Why? Because you got 3 people that want to be with you. 3 people that will come towards you and want to have some form of a romantic relationship with you. So yeah, choose wisely, but also the old person is a new person too, meaning they're coming back changed. Hallelujah, especially for those who've been waiting, especially for those who have dealt with someone in the past that hasn't been on the up and up, hasn't been who they present themselves to be, or hasn't given their part in all of this, or maybe they're not even, you know, they were a situation, like, you know, they're always saying nowadays a situationship and not a relationship. And what you're looking for, my dear Libra, is indeed a relationship, a solid one. So if they still come back bad or poor, you know, in poor faith, they present one way and don't really give you what they say they're going to give you, Libra, that is your choice, but you got to make the choice very, very, very wisely. And also, if these other 2 present themselves and you happen to dig them more than you know, love the past person, and these people can actually give you a relationship, now do you see why the wisdom of the Hermit coming out twice is telling you you must decide very wisely, because this person is coming back. This person is coming back, and they're coming back different, but you still gotta have some patience there. So that's your choice, Libra. Tarot responsibly. Much love and light to you guys. Thank you so much for coming by, and I hope to see you guys again. Strawberry Angel, you guys, I hope to see you again. Much love and light from my heart to yours. Victoria Violet signing off. Have a beautiful weekend if we don't talk soon. Bye.